This morning's reading is entitled America is His Freedom, and it's by Reverend Teresa Soto. The day we are in is not unprecedented entirely. America has been unjust before, has ignored both its laws and what higher law the soul consents, that each person is a human, and as a human, it turns out that their life and their body belongs expressly to them. That is, if they come for my queer body, I will resist. For totalitarianism to thrive, there must be an enemy created. We have watched as queers, as trans and non-binary folk, and our black and brown neighbors, workers, have been made into the wanted poster. The mild reaction of many people I would have trusted communicates clearly that they see no danger and that I should wait until it gets bad. America, your sickness makes me sit and weep. We will rise, of course, but will it be enough? The babies are already in cages. Is that not your alarm? Are you not awake, bolt upright? Your trans kin are stuck, struggling to navigate systems that actively exert the power to define them out of existence, to deny travel documents, health care. America, is this freedom? Who is free? All is not lost, but some is gone. The part of society that could assume that being decent was enough of an expectation to keep us civil is discovering that, disconnected from values, any practice can be destructive. The time to politely look away, as though cruelty is merely somewhat impolite, expired some time back. We must get free. Do something to be faithful. Do something to interrupt evil. Do not wait. Do it now. The time we have left for collecting courage and dealing in compassion is not unlimited. But this is still your day. Move into it in your power and your love.
Behold how good it is for all of us to dwell together in peace. So beautiful, thank you. Peace and dwelling together, we think of simple things, simple times, the little rituals of our daily lives that anchor us to something greater, the community that we belong to that is all of life. My time here as your intern is coming to an end next month. And it's the small, simple rituals that I will miss most. When I think about how much I love this congregation and each of you in it, I'll think about sitting down with members in the Cooney room for pastoral care visits, for walking into this sanctuary early on Sunday mornings to check the lamp oil, to turn on the lights and open the doors. We find the sacred in connecting to these simple things that represent our connection to others, to something that is bigger and greater than ourselves, our connection to all of life itself. And on Memorial Day, I am thinking about the simple things because war severs our connection to others. It severs our relationships and our ability to savor the time we have for the simple rituals of life. And when letters home from battlefields throughout all of literate time and across all cultures and languages, there is this longing expressed for more time doing the simpler things in life. And it is through these simple rituals of our days that we encounter the divine, life, the spirit of love, however we name it. And often we encounter this connection through our connection to others. When I get home, the letters say, I can't wait to feed the dog and walk him around the pond. I can't wait to chop vegetables and cook dinner with my family. Then we'll sit on the porch with our tea and listen to the din of the household settle down for the evening. The simple things that represent peace in the world. and they make it sound easy. Sometimes we miss marking the endings of peace and connection, and then we have to work to regain them. We have to accept that perhaps that peace involves an active effort, an effort that takes up our time. In the late 17th century, a French monk named Brother Lawrence returned home from the 30 Years' War with serious injuries, and these injuries left him in pain for the rest of his life. His heart and his mind were also wounded, and he sought healing in his own connection with his God. And Brother Lawrence felt that if he could remain in prayer, if he could just stay praying all the time throughout his days, to remain connected to his God, then all would be well. So he sought to focus his attention and awareness on the sacredness of mundane tasks, just like these letters home from battlefields across time. Brother Lawrence felt God or connection inside simple tasks of everyday life, in prepping and cooking large meals for his order, in washing sink full of dirty dishes with hot soapy water, and even repairing the sandals that protected the feet of his brothers. After Brother Lawrence died, his letters were collected into a book that was titled Practicing the Presence of God. However we may define God or the divine, cultivating our awareness of this presence of connection, it takes time and effort. Peace takes time. The peace that we all long for is a longing for the privilege of simple connection. And we have the time that we have. It takes our awareness, it takes our conscious effort, but we can't wait for more time to sit and to share our hearts with those we love. We cannot wait for more time to sit and listen to the stories of the hurts of those we fear, because the time that we have is now. So I want to encourage us to take the time to build simple rituals into our everyday, to build the things that we will look back on with longing, the moments that connect us and remind us that we are all part of an interdependent web of existence. Rituals that help us to be aware, to be compassionate and merciful to ourselves and to others, to take the time to speak the truth of your heart and listen to the truths of others. It's not easy. But as the Reverend Teresa Soto said, we must get free. All is not lost in this time of conflict and ongoing wars and the brink of war around the world. The work is not lost. The work of seeing and hearing and connecting to one another, of knowing that each person that we may fear or distrust or disagree with is also longing for simple connection, for simpler times, for understanding that they are part of something bigger in this community of life that we share. We have this time. This is still your day, says the Reverend Teresa Soto. Move into your power, move into your love, and let us do this work together on the days when it is easy and the days when it is not. These are the tasks and the awareness and the mercy that binds us together for peace. Let us all say together, Amen.